I'm 28 now, but when I was 18, my parents gave me the boot the day after my high school graduation. And I don't mean a, hey, you should start thinking about your next steps talk. No, I mean full-on pack your stuff, you're out by Sunday vibes. My mom literally handed me a box for my things like I was being fired from a job. No warning, no savings, just, you're 18 now, we did our part. They claimed it would build character, and that they had it tough growing up too. I didn't have time to process it. I was just suddenly homeless with a duffel bag and a half-full gas tank. I couch surfed, picked up 2 jobs, and skipped college to survive. I went through some seriously dark years, but eventually I caught a break. Got into a trade program, worked my butt off, and by 26, I owned my first home. Nothing fancy, but mine. Fully paid off thanks to a mix of savings, sheer stubbornness, and a touch of vengeance-fueled motivation. Fast forward to about 6 months ago. My parents? Yeah, they fell on hard times. My dad got laid off, medical bills piled up, and their landlord sold the property they were renting. Suddenly, they were the ones in need. And guess who they came to? Yep, me. They showed up at my house asking if they could stay just for a little while. They were humble, I'll give them that. Not begging, but definitely not proud of the situation. My mom even got teary-eyed. And look, I'm not a monster. I let them in, set up the spare room, even cooked dinner that first night. But after a week, they started getting comfortable. Like real comfortable. I'd come home from work and find my dad in my recliner, remote in hand, asking what's for dinner. My mom would critique how I folded towels. And not once did they mention a plan to leave or even contribute. So I sat them down and said, hey, I'm glad I could help, but if you're staying, I need rent. $500 a month, which includes utilities. You would have thought I asked them to sell a kidney. My dad got red in the face and asked, after everything we did for you, you're charging us rent? I said, after everything you did for me? You mean kicking me out at 18 with no job and nowhere to go? My mom said, we were trying to teach you responsibility. I said, and now I'm trying to teach you the same. They accused me of being cold, ungrateful, even vindictive, said family doesn't charge family, that I was punishing them. Maybe I am. Maybe it is petty. But here's the thing. They didn't kick me out because they couldn't afford me. They did it because they wanted to. They thought they were teaching me a lesson. Well, lesson learned. And now it's their turn. So, they're paying the rent, begrudgingly. They hand it to me every month like it physically hurts them. And we're civil, but distant. The warmth is gone. I told a few friends about the situation and reactions were split. Some said, good for you, they had it coming. Others said, come on, they're your parents, let it go. So I'm here wondering, AITA for charging my parents rent to live in the house I bought after they kicked me out of theirs the moment I turned 18.